Well, I want to be Ryan the Great, and today we are live reacting to the Chargers versus Jets Monday Night Football. We had a bit of a problem yesterday. We had a stream issue, but that is okay. We are back now for Monday Night Football. We're going to end Week 9 on a hot note, so we're going to get right into it. But before we get right into it, guys, make sure you guys subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Living Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X at Ryan the Great RTG. You guys go follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the stream. Alrighties. And yeah, let's do this. Oh, she's about to do something. Or I forgot to put up my TikTok earlier, so I gotta do that right now. Right before this game does get underway. Zach Wilson getting ready to start. Justin Herbert. What's up, Tony? How's it going? Robert Saleh, as we know, third season as the Jets head coach. Okay, here we go. Brandon Staley, as we do know, the Chargers head coach. Jets fans are fired up for this one. I believe the Chargers are getting the ball first as Herbert had his helmet on, and yep, Sauce Gardner as well has his helmet on for the Jets. I'm glad to be here, baby. Let's go. Wrapping up Week 9. Haven't had too many football streams, but this is where it all starts. And here we go. So this one will go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Justin Herbert makes his way onto the field this season. A 69% completion percentage, 270 passing yards per game, 13 passing touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Justin Herbert with a very solid start to this year, looking to go at that 500 mark by the end of this game. Chargers averaging 24.9 points per game. That is 9th in the NFL. So Herbert will start out under center and Eckler in the backfield. And that's who they'll give it to. Eckler tries to find a hole, but is going to be shut down. Only gets a few yards there. As Quinnen Williams there on the tackle. Normal starters out there for the Los Angeles Chargers. No new sudden changes. Second and 8. Eckler remains in the backfield. Herbert in the shot and under center. I think the Chargers will probably end up winning. Fake to Eckler. Herbert to throw. He's under pressure. Pocket collapses. He is going deep for Quentin Johnson. Broken up by Sauce Gardner. Great coverage there. And that brings up a quick third down. Herbert went for the shot deep, and it did not end up paying off. As one of the best corners in the game, Sauce Gardner, is able to make the deflection there. That'll bring up third down. And it seems like Sauce Gardner is following around Quentin Johnson today. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Herbert has 5 seconds on the snap clock, and he's got to go. He has Kelly in the backfield in the shotgun. 1 second. He does get it off. Here comes the pressure. Herbert throws and just throws it away incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. Herbert under heavy pressure there, and a 3 and out for this Jets defense. And the punt for the Chargers. Gibson back there to receive. He receives it, and it's swarmed immediately. Great special teams from the Los Angeles Chargers. That's their highlight to start. And in just under a minute, here comes the Jets offense. Zach Wilson in the last 4 games, he has a 3-1 record, 217.5 passing yards per game, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Breece Hall will start out in the backfield with Wilson in the shotgun. Jets averaging 18 points per game. That's 26 in the NFL. Looking to change that here against the Chargers defense that has not performed well this year. They'll start off with a handoff to Breece Hall, put his shoulder down, and gain a few yards to start around 3. I also hope for a pretty good game tonight, 2 teams trying to fight for a playoff spot. And once again, no sudden changes for this Jets offense. And hurry-up offense here for the Jets. Hall had 4 yards on that last carry. Wilson will throw and throws it incomplete, too high to his intended receiver, C.J. Uzomah, and that'll bring up 3rd down. And Wilson wasn't under any pressure at all. The pocket was not collapsing. Just threw that way too high to Uzomah. And that could have been a potential 1st down if Uzomah would have been able to be physical enough. Jets on 3rd down this season, they're 23%. That would be the lowest in the NFL since 1978, so not a good start for the Jets in 3rd down territory. Here is Wilson. He will throw over the middle. It is incomplete, broken up. The intended receiver, Lazard, could not come up with it, and it was broken up by the safety, Gilman, and a 3-and-out start for this Jets offense. All right, so Davis is back there for the Chargers. Morstead to punt. And here it is. And the Chargers going to get a return here. And Davis able to get up that middle. And a big punt return for Davis to the 50, 40, 30, 12, 10, 5. Touchdown, Chargers. Darius Davis with an 87-yard punt return. And that gives the Chargers a 6-0 lead. And just good blocking up the middle from the Chargers. Able to get all those defenders in the back. Davis using those blocks, getting up the middle, and putting the Chargers up. My stream crashed last night, so I was unfortunately not able to stream. And this kick is good. The Chargers went 3-and-out on their first offensive possession, made the Jets go 3-and-out, and then Darius Davis, his first career punt return touchdown, the 4th-round pick out of TCU. LA Horned Frogs, stand up. What a start. That might be the only points we see all night, but hell. We also had some UFC fight announcements today. Strickland defending the middleweight title against Duplessis. I'm not doubting Strickland again. That would just seem stupid. What do you call it? Alexander Volkanovski. Facing, what is his face? I can't pronounce his name. Ilya Topura? I can't pronounce anybody's name in the UFC, I swear. Alexander the Great returning. Sugar Show defending against Cheeto Vera. That'll be in March, so we will see. See what the Sugar Show has for us in store. I'm definitely buying that pay-per-view. All right, so the Jets' offense will already be taking the field again. Yeah, there has been a huge offensive line shuffle for this Jets offense. A lot of injuries have derailed this offensive line. Hopefully for Zach Wilson tonight, that does not affect him, but it sure seemed to on the first drive. Fair catch called, and the Jets will take this one down to the 25-yard line. Zach Wilson out for his second drive already after that punt return by Davis for a touchdown. We'll see what Wilson can do on his second drive. Jets offensive line, their fifth starting offensive line combination in 8 games. That seems unheard of. So now Wilson going to line up under center. He's got Hall in the backfield. And that's who's going to give it to. Hall is able to hit a hole, puts his shoulder down, and a solid gain there on first. So 6-yard gain there for Breece Hall, and that might be who they have to give it to tonight. So now 2nd and 4, Breece Hall leading the NFL in 5.7 yards per carry. Showed why he is the top leader of that stat. Zach Wilson changing the play. He lines up under center again. Hall is once again in the backfield. They'll fake it to him. Wilson has time, throws, and that one on the sideline, incomplete. Wilson did not get both feet down, and that is now 3rd down. Wilson down. He got 1 foot down. And made the catch, just couldn't get the feet down, unfortunately. If that throw was a little bit more inside, you could have potentially saw the catch there. 3rd and 4 for Zach Wilson. Trip set on the left. He will throw, dumps it off in the backfield to Hall. Hall able to break a few tackles and is able to gain the first down. Breece Hall gaining all 11 yards there on that first down, the 3rd down sequence, and the Jets will pick up a fresh set of downs. Breece Hall last week versus the Giants, 18 touches, 93 scrimmage yards, and a touchdown. He has been something for me in fantasy this year, but going back to the real game, Hall will take a rest. Dalvin Cook in the game. Tight end Conklin in motion, Wilson in the shotgun. And they'll give it to Cook. And Dalvin Cook able to hit the A-gap and gains a few yards on first down. Jets slowly getting this done. They're looking to get it done through the run game. Hurry up offense. Cook will stay in the backfield with Wilson in the shotgun. 2nd and 6 now. Spread set, and Wilson will throw. Pump fakes, dumps it off to Cook, but he will be immediately tackled for a 1-yard gain. A flag is down. And we'll see who will be penalized. The Jets seem to be moving backwards. So that could have been some illegal formation. Oh, personal foul. Roughing the passer on the Los Angeles Chargers. Joey Bosa penalized there. And a potential stop for the Los Angeles Chargers turned into an automatic first down for the Jets and shoved them really hard as Wilson got the ball off, and now first down for the Jets in Chargers territory. Cook will stay in the backfield, Wilson under center. And a screen pass to Wilson. Wilson cuts inside. He loses the football. And this seems to be, I'm not sure, Derwin James. They're going to say he recovered. They're going to say Chargers football for now. He did lose the ball as he was going out of bounds. There was a bit of a bobble. We'll see if this call stands. But for now, a fumble. The referee's discussing in a huddle. And on goes the headphones. So let's see. That is for sure a fumble. Gilman popped it out. All turnovers are reviewed. This does seem to be a fumble. I think he did recover it. He is sliding with it fully possession in bounds. I do believe that is a fumble, and the Chargers will take over. I mean, Garrett Wilson right there, that was a really good play. I mean, Rocker stepped inside, able to get to Rocker stepped inside and was able to get to that outside. And Gilman there just able to catch him lacking on the protection of the football, able to knock it out. 49ers faithful looks good. And that's a fumble. Derwin James was lucky enough to get it there, be there, and make the play on it. Next week, the Bills and the Broncos next Monday night. Guess we'll be streaming that. Thursday. What's the Thursday night game for this week, or technically for next week? Thank God the Eagles have a bye week, honestly, because that team's been pissing me off. If you guys saw my video, you guys will see that that's secondary. Ooh, baby. Listen to the CR7 podcast tomorrow also. You guys will hear more on there. You can hear what Cole has to say as well. What's our Thursday night game? Panthers and the Bears. You gotta be kidding me. Panthers and the Bears. Next Sunday night is the Jets and the Raiders. Oh my God. You're telling me I gotta commentate the Panthers and the Bears game? I'm just starting to do more NFL streams because the MLB season is over. I've had my little break of streams. And now you're telling me that, oh my God, bro. Come on. This game is also going very slow. You gotta be kidding me. What about week 11? Okay, Ravens and Bengals, that's not bad. Broncos and Vikings Sunday night, and then Chiefs Eagles Monday night. Okay, that's not bad. Week 12. Oh, Jesus, I got because that's Thanksgiving Day. What the hell am I talking about? I swear to God, they just booked Friday the 24th at 3 p.m. Dolphins and the Jets. Oh, boy. Friday games? Jeez, okay. All right, so here's Herbert. Trip set on the right. Pitch to Eckler, but this is going to be a false start on the Chargers. Too early of a jump. And that was on Pipkins. And now that'll be 1st and 15 for the Chargers. Kellen Moore, first season as the Chargers offensive coordinator after being with the Cowboys for 3 seasons, sorry. First and 15, Herbert out from under center, and this pass tipped in the air, incomplete, as the intended receiver, Eckler, in the backfield was not able to get it because Franklin Myers tipped it up in the air. And Franklin Myers right there just coming off the edge and did a good job to not over-pursue Justin Herbert. Was able to get that deflection. Two men in the backfield, Kelly and Davis. They'll fake to Kelly. Herbert drops back and a screen to Gerald Everett, and he trips, loses the football, and the Chargers are able to get it back. It's now third down. And Reed was able to pop that one out. But unfortunately for the Jets, they were not able to capitalize. It definitely was a fumble. Davis was right there. Luckily for the Chargers, he was able to recover. Third and 13. Not a good start for this Chargers offense off the turnover. Let's see what they can do. Keenan Allen in motion. Herbert to throw. He drops back. Under pressure now, throws over the middle, caught by Allen. Allen's able to make a move, but is swarmed by a bunch of Jets 5 yards before the first down marker, 3 and out. This is not going to be an offensive juggernaut game, I can already tell. And Herbert was under pressure in the end, really had no choice but to get it away. And Allen did all he could. The Jets dropped all their linebackers and safeties. 4th and 3. Chargers are forced to punt. Gibson back there. And there it is. And this is a short punt. Gibson calls fair catch, and it's called around the 27-yard line. We'll take a break. Chargers still up 7-0. Just trying to change that when we come back. 9:17 remaining in the first quarter. Slow start to this game, I'm not going to lie. Very slow start. No team's really doing much. The, whatchamacallit, only score we've seen is punt return touchdown. As I said, that might be the only score we see today. See what the Sixers are doing. I think the last time I checked, they were winning. Gotta do that. We gotta check fantasy. And we'll be good. I have the Chargers. I mean, I think when it comes down to late game situations, I think the Chargers offense is going to be a little more clutch than the Jets offenses. Even with how bad the Chargers defense has been playing this season, I don't think that the Jets offense will come alive like that unless you get some magical performance from Breece Hall, and I won't be complaining about that because I need about 1 million points from him tonight to win me my fantasy game. So yeah, Sixers are really winning. Yeah, Sixers are up by 18. Yeah, I need about 30 points from what's-his-face to win tonight, Breece Hall, and Zach Wilson as well. I'd start Wilson because the freaking 49ers, Lions, and Jaguars all had to have a bye week this week. Bucks losing to the Nets, okay. Are you kidding me? Karl Anthony Towns is negative 5 points against Boston. I'm honestly considering trading Kyrie Irving in fantasy. That man is just so unreliable sometimes. All right, anyway. From the 28, handoff to Hall. He hesitates and is only able to gain a few yards. And Tupalutu, if that's how you say his name, on the tackle there. It's 2nd and 9 now. Wilson lines up under center, fake to Hall, and he dumps it off to Hall. And Derwin James, who is having a night so far with a big hit. Hall does gain a few. It's a quick 3rd down. Third and 6, hurry up offense for the Jets. Wilson will once again line up under center. Got Garrett Wilson in the slot right there. Got about a 5-yard cushion. Can maybe try and have this other man, who I believe is Gibson, try and pick off his guy. 3rd and 6, Wilson to throw. He goes to Gibson, who's wide open, gets hit by Gilman, but is able to secure the catch and a 1st down. So they fully committed to Wilson. A bit of miscommunication by the Chargers. Asante Samuel went for Wilson as he was open. I guess he expected safety help. He did get it, but it was a little too late. Pistons beating the Warriors. That's surprising. Wilson's 5 for 8 tonight with 35 yards. Handoff to Breece Hall. He runs it up the gut, and a few yard gain for Hall. Once again, I need like 30 points combined from Wilson and Hall this week to help me win this game. So anything will help. I need about 5 touchdowns combined from these guys. 2nd and 6. Wilson once again lining up under center. Hall in the backfield with him. And once again, Wilson changing the play. And a handoff here to Hall. And he gains 2 there. Or 3, sorry. And it's now 3rd down. 3rd and 3 coming up. So now if you are the Jets, do you have that much faith in Zach Wilson to go get you a 1st down? Or do you think of this as 4-down territory? Do you want to give it to Hall to see what you can get? Or you could throw it, which is what they will do. Wilson, he's under pressure, and the ball is loose, knocked out by Fox, and knocked out by Joey Bosa, and he will recover. A strip sack for Joey Bosa, and a turnover for what seemed to be a very promising drive for the New York Jets. Bosa just able to power down. Wilson not seeing him from his side that he was supposed to be looking at. Flipped his hips away from Bosa. Had a little too much faith. And unfortunately that came up to bite him. Bosa with the strip sack and recovery. Chargers will take over. That's the 2nd turnover for the night for the Jets. We'll see what the Chargers can do with it. Pitch to Eckler. Breaks 1 tackle. Not able to break 2 at once. Honestly, I'm no quarterback. But if you want to throw out some of the prep quarterbacks, I wouldn't be arguing with you too much. So 2-yard gain for Eckler. Herbert once again under center, changing the play. They're already in Jets territory. And they'll give it to Eckler again. Puts his shoulder down, not able to gain much. And 3rd down already. Third and 6, strip set on the right. Hurry up offense for the Chargers. So a quick 3rd and 6 now for the Chargers. Herbert to throw. He drops back. He's under pressure. He is able to escape. Doesn't have anyone to throw to, but he is able to get it to Austin Eckler. And a first down for Los Angeles. I think Eckler might be the best receiver and running back on the team. See, I could have played quarterback. The problem is my hands are so small that I can't throw the football like that. That's why I play receiver. So Herbert, only 3 for 6 for 29 yards, but he is inside the 30. Handoff to Joshua Kelly, and he is able to gain a solid chunk on first down. Yeah, I could have done a damn quarterback. Yeah, my hands are just so, like, they're not that big. Not that big of hands. 2nd and 6. Yeah, Purdy can't throw that far. That is true. Doesn't have that arm. I'm also skinny, too, which is a problem because I would need to be able to avoid sacks. 2nd and 6 for Herbert. Has time, throws, caught by Quentin Johnson. The pass was a little high. Sauce Gardner on the tackle, a little short of the first down marker. It's 3rd and 2. I kind of look like Brock Purdy. I don't know about that one. Purdy has brown and straight hair. I have black and curly hair. I don't know about that one. Pistol formation, pitch to Eckler, trying to get the edge, cuts inside, and Eckler able to break 3 to 5. Does he get in the end zone? They're going to say he did. Austin Eckler with a touchdown, but there is a flag. Will this be coming back? That would be a devastator for me because I also have Eckler in my other league as a fantasy. Please don't. Oh, they're going to say face mask on the Jets, so it seems like the touchdown will stand. Referees discussing, and for now it's a touchdown, but yeah, it seems like this is going to be on the Jets. Waiting for the confirmation here. Personal foul, face mask on the defense, and for now it's a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed. I do want to see if Eckler did get in the end zone, though. I don't know. I don't know if he got in the end zone. That's what I'm mostly interested in. I think his elbow is down before the ball gets in the end zone. If you look at the 1 yard line or the half-yard line, I believe his elbow is down. Yeah, that's not a touchdown. So this will probably be brought back. And this will not be a touchdown. So this penalty will just be enforced half distance to the goal. Not really much more yardage that the Chargers can get. So it's 1st and goal on the half-yard line. And no touchdown for Eckler. Maybe he could get that touchdown back. So I can get a touchdown or my fantasy points, please. Eckler lining up as the X. Herbert to throw. And Herbert throws in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. That play looked dead from the beginning. It's incomplete to Parham. And that now it is 2nd and goal. It seemed like there was some sort of trick play. There is a flag now. I have Eckler in one of my leagues. I play in 2 leagues. I play one on ESPN and one on Sleeper. No foul on the play. All right, so 2nd down. No flag on the play. It's actually crazy. I have Eckler and Jonathan Taylor. Now, I didn't know Jonathan Taylor was going to go on the physically unable to perform list. So, at the time, and I didn't drop him. Pitch to Eckler on 2nd and goal, and this time, Austin Eckler is definitely in, but there is a flag. Another flag down. I heard about that. Jalen dunked on Rudy Gobert. Please do not tell me this is on the Chargers. Honestly, I'm kind of biased right now because I want these fantasy points. Will this come back, though? Offsides on the Jets. So this penalty is declined. What? This happened before the penalty, or before the snap. So this happened before the snap, so there is no touchdown. Well, that's just... so what's his face? Reed knocked over the receiver. Foucault, however you say his name. So once again, Eckler in the backfield, Everett as the fullback. They'll give it to Eckler again. Eckler able to bounce off defenders and in for the touchdown. This one will officially stand. The Chargers up 13-0. That's it, Eckler. So the Chargers able to convert with the points. 8 plays, 50 yards, 3:42 taken off the clock. And the Los Angeles Chargers take the lead, or extend their lead. And there's not fantasy points. And field goal is good. I don't see the Jets winning this from... Yeah, I don't think Zach Wilson's going to do much. I've at least lost one fantasy game. I can potentially win the second one. If Justin Herbert throws like no touchdowns, so I'm facing Justin Herbert and I have Eckler on my team. So I'm winning right now. It looks like I might actually win. And I didn't even have Darren Waller or the 49ers defense this week. Yeah, you needed that Zach Wilson against the Chiefs. Yeah, you need that Zach Wilson. Or at least I need it. New career high of assists for Tyrese Maxey. So it looks like I might win. Herbert needs about like 30 points to beat me. And so far, it doesn't look like that's happening. I mean, Eckler's dominating so far. I can't believe I might actually win this game. Next week, I get the 49ers defense back, and with Darren Waller, I can finally test out Sam Laporta and how he's going to do. I'm 7-1 in this league. It's not even my league. I just got lucky with some of my draft picks. You got Warriors, Pistons, 10 minutes left remaining. I don't know. Pistons don't really get in too many clutch situations too much. Warriors seem like they're coming back. You did say that the Pistons had a half-decent sized lead. I'll say the Warriors pull it out. And the kickoff is a touchback. And Zach Wilson just not having a good night, misreading some of the defense. Flipped his hips way too. He flipped his hips and didn't even see an open receiver before he flipped his hips. That really didn't make much sense. Now that you look back on the play. Wilson dumps this pass off to Hall in the backfield. Hall trying to cut inside, but is met by Murray. It's now second down. The Jets this season have been outscored 61-12 in the first quarter, and they have 2 minutes to add 7 to that. 2nd and 10, there's no gain for Hall. And they'll give it to Hall. Penalty flag flies. Hall with a spin move and is able to get past the 35 to the 39-yard line. This one might be coming back, though. Illegal shift on the Jets, and one good play that they have had on this drive brings them back. It's now 2nd and 15. Alan Lazard there, penalized for the shift. Did he not get set? Oh, I guess he didn't specify. He was off the ball. So yeah, I'm checking with the ref stuff sometimes. I hate it. Sometimes I almost forget to do it. 2nd and 15. Ozama, the extra man on the offensive line. Wilson will throw. He drops back. Pressure now comes. He throws. Caught. Ozama, good tackle there from the cornerback Taylor. That brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and 12. And Jets receivers not getting open as Wilson is getting some time in the pocket. And he is getting hit a lot as well. 3rd and 12. Under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Spread set for the Jets. Wilson will throw. He drops back. He's under pressure. He is going deep. And it is incomplete. Broken up. Intended receiver Wilson. And Michael Davis there on the coverage. A 3 and out for the Jets offense again. Mamma mia. And Davis played cushion coverage on Garrett Wilson. And the double move by Wilson, not able to get Davis to bite. 4th and 12. Here is the punt. And fair catch called by Davis. It is a fair catch at around the 30-something yard line, I want to say. Austin Eckler so far having himself a game. One reception, 17 yards. Big run to get the Chargers in the red zone inside the 5, and then that 1-yard rushing touchdown. 30-plus rushing touchdowns and 30 receiving touchdowns at one franchise NFL history. Austin Eckler, Frank Gifford, and I couldn't see who the other was. Fakes to Kelly. Herbert able to avoid the pressure, and Everett catches it in the backfield. Mosley not able to make the tackle. Everett staying on his feet. Gerald Everett past the Chargers' 40-yard line. That will most likely do it for the first quarter, but what an ending it was for the Chargers. Gerald Everett showing his power. Also, give credit to Herbert there. Franklin Myers was coming in with a boost of speed, and Herbert just a little stutter step, able to dump it off to Everett, and the big tight end using his power to do the rest. And that will do it for the first quarter. The Chargers are driving as they have a pretty wide lead over the Jets of 14-0. Joel Embiid with 29 points in just 3 quarters. Jeez Louise. Wait, he has 48 points? Is he 48 or 29? There's no way he has 48 points. Oh my god. Wait, I gotta see this. Does he actually have 48? I'm gonna start doing some Sixers games. Not gonna really do any basketball streams until the end of the NFL year. He actually has 46. Oh my god. 46, 11, and 5. Jeez Louise. With a block, plus 12 on the plus minus. Also, Nicholas Batum, 11 points too. Jeez. Love to see that. All right. So now past the 40 on the 41. Handoff to Kelly. He gets a boost of energy. Hurdles a man. And past the 50, Joshua Kelly with a great run to start this second quarter. And great blocking from that Chargers offensive line. And nobody playing that middle linebacker spot. Chargers rushing tonight, 43 yards, an average of 6.1 yards per carry. Kelly in the backfield, they fake to him. Herbert to throw. Has no one to throw to. He dumps it off to Kelly. He does make the catch on a big hit. Gains a few, and it's second down. C.J. Mosley on the tackle. Kelly will come out of the game. What a hurdle, though, too, off of Whitehead. Woo! If he would have been able to keep his footing, God knows what would happen. So that was a 4-yard gain there for Kelly. It's actually a pretty solid gain. Could have been a lot worse. It's now 2nd and 6. Eckler's back in there. He lines up as a receiver. Trip set on the left. Herbert to throw. And has no one to throw to. Under pressure, he goes down. The first sack of the game for the Jets. And that one coming from the linebacker, Jermaine Johnson. It is now 3rd down. 3rd and 15. You just see Johnson here off the edge. And just does a great job. Power. Herbert's dropping back from the pressure up the middle. And Johnson able to keep his footing and able to get on that edge. Herbert now drops back, dumps it off to Eckler, but he drops it. Eckler had a chance with something there with good blocking upfield, but a incomplete pass. It's now 4th down, so the Chargers, will be forced to punt. Sacked by Jermaine Johnson. Turned out to be very, very instrumental in the Jets getting the ball back. So the Jets will have to see what kind of field position they get, as if they do get that field position inside the 10, it might not be so easy to go score. J.K. Scott this year, 11 punts inside the 20, only 1 touchback. And he has been solid so far this year. Gibson lets this ball bounce, and it does bounce into the end zone for a touchback. I guess that was announcer's jinx right there. That's Scott's second punt for a touchback. And now with 12:53 remaining in the first quarter, the Jets will get the ball in the 20. When we come back, Chargers still lead 14-0. Harden with his first points as a Clipper. Who cares? Stupid James Harden. James Harden. I actually want to see how much points he had today. I bet you he had about 3. I know they played the Knicks tonight. I actually want to look at their highlights after this stream. I want to see how they played with Harden on the floor. And it's a close game, actually, in the third quarter. 62-61 Knicks. Harden is 7. Too much scoring for the Clippers. Wait, is this thing? This thing's messed up. These stats. The stats are messed up. Never mind. I don't even know what the actual score is. 62-61. Okay, so what's the stats? Okay, these stats are completely messed up. So someone's not doing the stats, or I don't know. Whatever. I'll look at them later. Chris Martin in the crowd, Pro Football Hall of Famer, class of 2012, in a box. And now we return for this game. The Jets trying to make something do out of the touchback. Wilson under center, Breece Hall in the backfield. That's who they give it to. Hall is tackled in the backfield. Kyle Mack on the tackle for loss. And once again, a bad start to the drive for the Jets. There's Aaron Rodgers on the sideline. Second and 10. Once again, Hall in the backfield. Wilson under center. Wilson, so 7 for 11 tonight for only 38 yards. He has a fumble loss as well. Second time changing the play. 6 seconds to snap. And he fakes the Hall. He's under pressure. Dumps it off in the backfield. And stiff-arming Murray. And close to the first down is the fullback, Rawdon. And that'll bring up third down. Third and 3. You definitely would not want to see a 3 and out if you are the Jets. But this offense has not looked anything special. Hopefully, that'll change for them here to get some momentum. They're playing cushion coverage on Wilson. Hall is in motion. They're going to pitch it to Hall. He loses the football! And I think he was able to get it back. Chargers claiming they have it. I do think, though, that Breece Hall came back with it. Chargers now, once again, claiming they have it. And officials trying to get to the bottom of the pile. And it's fourth down. Very scary scenario there for the New York Jets. And they once again go 3 and out. It could have been a lot worse, though, if Breece Hall would have lost that fumble. And once again, just more mistakes by the Jets. The pitch wasn't too good. It was a little behind Hall. He could have probably made that play, and it's 4th down. Another 3 and out off a punt that put the Jets on the 20. Davis once again back there and almost blocked. Punt is away, and Davis fair catches this one at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers back on the field with 10:34 remaining. Are we on a break? I think we are. Chargers still up 14-0. Or maybe we're not going to a break. Oh, yes, we are. Of course we are, because it's the NFL. They love their commercials. I can't believe I got to do the Panthers and Bears game on Thursday. Like, you got to be absolutely kidding me. Oh, boy. Villanova's winning. All right, Villanova, let's go. Who's leading? Eric Dixon, okay. My man TJ Baum of the transfer. Got out of Washington State, baby. You come play for the Wildcats, my man. We got a lot of transfers this year as well. I'm pretty glad to see that. All right. Here we go. We are back now for the second quarter. All right, now from the 25, Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Hand off to Eckler, able to make a move, but is not able to gain much. Only gets a yard there. Almost on the tackle. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Hurry up offense for the Chargers. Fake to Eckler. Herbert to throw. He has time, and he just dumps it off to Eckler. Another drop for Austin Eckler. It's 3rd down. Second drop of the game for Austin Eckler. Both of them gimmies. And another 3rd down. But, I mean, you look at the Chargers receivers, and just none of them are open. I mean, you could have made the argument that Guyton was open, but Herbert just didn't see him or didn't want to throw across his body. Herbert only 50% in his completion percentage, 53 yards passing. Just a slow start to this game for both teams offensively. 3rd and 9, Herbert to throw. He drops back. He's under pressure by Johnson, and Myers swings him down for the sack. 3 and out for the Chargers offense, but that means the Jets offense has got to come back on and try and go score. But the way that's going on, it's not working out. And you just see Jermaine Johnson playing that old New York Giants style, defensive end playing defensive tackle. He's able to swing Herbert around. Myers able to finish off the rest. He can't guard two guys at once, and that caused the sack. Gibson back there for the punt return. He's going to get a chance on this one. He's at the 40, stuttering, and is only able to get to around the 45-yard line. Jets defense doing their part, only giving up 7 points to start. And we got to see what the Jets offense do. We'll take a 30-second break. And it looks like Herbert broke his jersey on that one. Wilson under center, Hall in the backfield like we've seen for most of the time. Hand off to Hall, and Hall finally able to gain a solid chunk of yards on first down as he had an open hole. It's second down. New York drives their first 5 drives. Punt, fumble, punt, and punt. Both fumbles have been lost in Chargers territory. One of them resulted in points. So now 2nd and 5 as that carry by Hall was able to get them their first 5 of this drive. Hall with 7 carries tonight, 23 yards, an average of 3.3 yards per carry. Looks like the Chargers jumped off sides. Wilson will throw. This pass caught by Lazard. The flag is down, and I believe this will just be declined as it looked like the Chargers jumped off sides. Joey Bosa there saying it's on him. Sure he knows it. And then we're waiting for the confirmation. And yep, offsides on Joey Bosa. So penalty will be declined automatic, and the first down will stand for Allen Lazard. So finally the Jets able to get a first down in just 2 plays, and two pretty solid plays if you ask me. And we'll see what they can do as they are now in Charger territory. And they pitch it to Hall. Hall able to get out in space, makes a spin move. Breece Hall able to fight his way for the first down. And that's the Jets offense that we have been waiting to see all night, especially from that man right there, number 20. And you give 54 credit. Offensive lineman making a block on the outside. Hall able to spin off of Eric Kendricks, and a great carry there for the Jets starting running back. Dalvin Cook subs in the game. He's in the backfield. Wilson will now throw. Dumps it off to Cook, but it's dropped. Running backs cannot hand on to the ball tonight. That drop there by Dalvin Cook. We've seen, 4 running back drops tonight? Peyton and Eli have Trevor Lawrence on their show for Monday Night Football. Jeez Louise, that's hilarious. 2nd and 10, Cook remains in the game. Jets have passed 15 times, have only rushed 10. I'm not sure if that's the better idea, but Wilson's in motion, handoff to Cook. Flag is down. Cook gains 6 on that one. And we'll see what the flag is. Jets moving forward, so they believe it's on the Chargers. Now they're moving back. Illegal formation on the Jets. Line of scrimmage penalties killing the Jets tonight. That one moves them back 5, and the Jets have had a promising drive. It's now 2nd and 15. Robert Saleh shaking his head on the sideline. That's the Jets' 4th penalty so far. No one in the backfield with Wilson trip set on the left. Wilson will throw. Quick throw caught. And able to get those yards back is the tight end Ruchter. Sorry. 3rd and 8. Jets are 2 for 6 on 3rd down. Third and 8. Wilson to throw. He drops back. He's under pressure, able to escape, dumps it off to Carter. And Murray was right on top of Carter that entire time. Murray makes the tackle, and now Murray and Carter exchanging words. It's 4th down. I'm not sure why Wilson pitched it off to him. I'm not sure if he didn't see Murray. Wilson had a chance to take off and potentially get that 1st down. Instead, he just gave that one away. 47-yard field goal attempt for Greg Zuerlein. And he is 94% on his field goals, 16 for 17. This one from 47. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. The Jets finally put their first points up on the board. It is now 14-3 with 5:57 remaining in this first half. I don't think fantasy's going any better for me if anybody's interested. Yeah, boy. 0.44 points for Zach Wilson. That's a disaster. I have a 4% chance of winning. Jesus. All right. See what this team can do. All right, so 14-3 with 5:57 remaining. Chargers are going to get the ball back. Jets finally able to get their first points on the board. And here is the kickoff. And this one will bounce into the end zone, into the back of it for a touchback. Justin Herbert, throughout his first 4 seasons, 16,032 passing yards. All-time ranked for the Chargers, 3rd, and 107 passing touchdowns. That is 4th. Though through his record not showing anything too impressive, a 28-20 career, or 28-28 career record with 0-1 in the postseason. not playing too well in this game, but does have the lead. Only passing 50%. Herbert to throw. He dumps it off in the backfield to Eckler. And Eckler able to make a move, staying on his feet. Flag is down. Eckler gains 4 on that play, and we'll see what the flag is. A lot of flags in this game. And it seems like illegal contact will be called, or it seems like illegal contact on the Jets, which will give the Chargers 1st and 5. Illegal hands to the face is what they're going to call on the Jets. Not what on Johnson there, who's had a very solid game. Let's see where the call is. Legal hands to the face, yeah, hand all up in that helmet. Can't do that. And that'll be 1st down and 10. Now the Chargers at their own 30. Allen in motion. They pitch it to Eckler. He able to cut inside, but is swung down by Quincy Williams. Great tackle there for a loss, and that is 2nd down now. Quincy Williams having himself a breakout season. You see himself just come out from his linebacker spot. Eckler gets the toss, cuts inside. Quincy Williams doesn't bite on it. Stays set, and then a great tackle there. Gets low, grabs the waist, swings him down. Die and roll right there is what we call as a football player. 2nd and 12. Fake to Kelly. Herbert to throw. And throws, and it is dropped by the intended receiver, Guyton. It is 3rd down. Sauce Gardner there, able to get the forced incompletion, and he's having himself a pretty solid game. And Guyton had it if he just would have brought it in. But Sauce Gardner had other plans. Chargers are 2 for 6 on 3rd downs. Jets fans, even though they have not had the best game, still encouraging their team. 3rd and 12. Herbert drops back. He throws. It is incomplete. Intended for Guyton again. This time DJ Reed on the coverage. 3 and out for the Chargers. How's the football game going? A lot of punts, I'll tell you that. Jets finally got their first points. 14-3 Chargers right now. And Guyton, not really much he could do. That's just great coverage there by Reed. And Gibson once again back there to receive the punt. There it is. Gibson will let this one bounce, and he goes out of bounds with it at the 23-yard line. So 1st down now for the Jets as they try to cut the Chargers' lead a little bit more. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Don't listen to them, listen to me. Listen, I will always say I have nothing against Joe Buck's baseball commentary. I just don't like his football. Troy Aikman, I just hate him because he was a Cowboy. Even though the Chargers have a 11-point lead, the Jets still have 15 more total yards than they do. Wilson throws. This quick pass caught by Wilson, spins to the outside, but is knocked down by Derwin James. He does not get the forward progress, so only gains a few on 1st down. It's now 2nd. AFC standings, the Dolphins have a pretty wide lead right now. They're 6-3. The Jets 4-3. The Bills 5-4. Patriots 2-7. Wilson hands off to Hall. Breece Hall puts his shoulder down and gains a few there. It's now 3rd. Once again, we point out how bad the Jets have been on third down this season, 23%. It's now 3rd and 4. Wilson drops back. He throws. Caught over the middle by Gibson, and he goes down at the 42-yard line. And finally, the Jets offense showing some life. We are now under 3 minutes to play in the first half. And Wilson able to stay cool, calm, and collected in the pocket, scans his options, good throw, good protection. Not much better you could ask for on that play. Gibson has 2 receptions tonight for 32 yards. Wilson drops back and just throws this in the dirt. It looked like it was an intended screen for Hall, but it was not open. It's now 2nd down. Wilson, 13 for 19 tonight and 77 yards. Second and 10 for Zach Wilson and company. He throws. It is incomplete. Looking for Alan Lazard there. Davis on the coverage. And is now 3rd down. The Jets had a pretty solid start to this drive, and ever since then have not been able to gain a yard. Wilson with a good throw, and that's just a simple drop by Alan Lazard. There's not really much you can say on that one. Lazard, 3 targets, 1 reception for 6 yards. And you should have definitely got that one, as you can't put that one on Wilson. 3rd and 10. Garrett Wilson isn't a one-on-one. Zach Wilson to throw. He is under pressure, and he is going to be sacked. Tulupalulu able to drop him there, and that will most likely take us to the 2-minute warning. And the Jets offense again leaves the field empty-handed. And you see Tulupalulu there. It looked like he was going to go inside and get double-teamed. He realized that, went to the outside, able to get through that C gap. That was wide open and get to Zach Wilson in no time. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. The Jets will punt when we come back. So now we got to see what this Chargers offense can do in 2 minutes. It might seem a little hard for them as they've not been able to do much. And there is the punt. There's a fair catch called. All right, Herbert throw to start, and he dumps this one off to Eckler. Eckler able to cut inside, gains a few yards there. And now a 2-minute offense for this Chargers team. They do have all 3 timeouts. Second and 4, the Jets received a second half kickoff. Herbert to throw. Looking, surveying, and he is dropped by Quentin Jefferson. That is something that the Chargers could not afford. It's third down. Herbert tried to escape, tried to get up the middle. Quentin Jefferson had other ideas. And that's just a good spin move. He realized that Herbert was trying to go up the middle. Great job there. And now Herbert to throw on 3rd and 5. This pass on the sideline caught by Keenan Allen. That's a first down. And Allen also able to get out of bounds. It's now 1st and 10 for Herbie. And he throws this one over the middle. It's almost intercepted by Whitehead. Whitehead was lurking over the middle. Good recovery there as Allen was able to beat the cornerback Carter. Herbert throwing behind his intended receiver Parham. It's 3rd down. Herbert, man, below 50% his completion percentage. He is just playing terrible. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 10. He escapes the pressure, just throws it up and away. It's incomplete. It is now 4th and 10. And with a minute remaining, the Jets will get the ball back. They do have 2 timeouts. We'll see what they can do with it. And that pressure just coming off the edge. from different angles. Not from different angles. It was coming off the edge, and Quinton Williams was able to get in there, and I believe Harf was as well. This ball bounces to the 18.5-yard line with 47 seconds remaining. And we have seen how bad some top quarterbacks have played against the Jets. Josh Allen in week 1, Mahomes in week 4, Jalen Hurts in week 6. Now in week 9, Justin Herbert having a pretty bad first half. Wilson to throw on first down. He is going deep, and it is incomplete. Intended for Allen Lazard, who is not having a good first half. Coverage there by Taylor at second down. 41 seconds remaining, 2 timeouts. And was that catchable for Lazard? Taylor was able to get his hand in there. Taylor got his head around just in time. Was able to get his hand in between Lazard's and create the incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw. Throws it over the middle, and this one off the hands of the linebacker Eric Kendricks, and it went behind Garrett Wilson. In turn, it's now 3rd down. If I was the Jets, I would just run the ball and try and make the Chargers waste the timeout. And that could have potentially been intercepted by Eric Kendricks if he would have been able to jump just a little higher on it. If he would have been a little bit more to his right, that could have been a potential interception. But Jets get one more shot at this one. 3rd and 10. No one in the backfield. Wilson will throw. He drops back. He's under pressure now. Dumps it off to Conklin, who cuts inside but is tackled pretty easily by Taylor and Kendricks. It's now 4th down. And the Chargers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. We'll see if they can get at least a field goal off of a good punt return. Jets fans just look absolutely depressed in the stands. Their team has only put up 3 points in the first half as their defense is playing lights out, only giving up 7 points in the first half to a Chargers offense that is loaded with talent. Davis is back there to punt return. Well, he had a punt return touchdown today. We'll see if he can have something close to that. Here is the punt. Davis is going to get a return. He's at the Chargers 35-40 and is pushed out of bounds. Chargers want a flag for late hit. They won't get it. So Davis out of bounds at around the 37-38-yard line. And was he out of bounds when the hit was made? No, he really wasn't. So Chargers really can't make their argument too much for that flag. 1st down now. We'll see if they try to score or if they just take a knee. Maybe one possible play can get them to within field goal range. Maybe a pass interference call. No one in the backfield with Herbert. And he will throw. He drops back. Has all the time in the world, throws over the middle, caught by Allen, and he goes down with 11 seconds to go, timeout called, and now this is a very real chance for the Chargers to possibly get a field goal here. And Allen there, double move, ball curl on Sauce Gardner, and that cushion coverage finally came back to bite the New York Jets. That's just a great throw, great catch as well. Allen making some good moves on that route. Got to give him credit there against one of the best corners in the league. Got him the bite on the break. It's now first down in Jets territory. And Keenan Allen actually has almost 40 yards to go until he breaks 10,000 yards in his entire career. So see if he can do it today. First down now, no one in the backfield. Herbert, quick throw over the middle, caught by Allen, and gets past the 40. And with 3 seconds, the Chargers will take their final timeout, and they will try a potential field goal. It's going to be a long one for Dicker, but we'll see if he can get the job done. Man, good route there by Allen. Slant was covered. Able to hang on to it. This is going to be, what, a 50-yard field goal, 57, 58, I want to guess. Maybe even 59. This might be even longer than that. Decker's career long is 55. This one from 55. To put the Chargers up, and the Jets are going to call a timeout, I believe. Yes, the Jets use their second timeout and try and ice Dicker. Dicker sprayed water all over his head before the game. He was fired up. "55-yard attempt for Dicker. The kick is up, and the kick is... It's good! Dicker ties his career long from 55 yards away, and the Chargers are up 17-3 as we head into halftime. Dicker tying his career long, and he probably could have made it from an extra few yards away. The Jets will receive the second half kickoff, but they have a road to go if they want to get back into this game. They are down by 2 scores, and that'll do it for the first half. I'll be back for the second. All right. Starting the third quarter now. Cam Thomas going. I'm trading for Cam Thomas. I swear to God. I think I have an offer for Cam Thomas right now. I might take it. And this is a touchback for the Jets to start. I think I'm going to take this offer for Cam Thomas. I think I'm just going to trade Kyrie. I have an offer, Cam Thomas and somebody else for Kyrie Irving. I want to take it. It honestly could be a steal. So now first down for the Jets. The Jets offense has had 8 drives so far, 4 3-and-outs, 2.9 yards per play. Fake to Hall to start. Wilson now under pressure. He escapes the pocket. He throws deep. It is caught by Garrett Wilson. He's able to cut inside, then outside into Chargers territory. And finally, the Jets offense able to get a big play going. Good job by Wilson, finally able to escape the pocket. And Garrett Wilson with 3 receptions, 41 yards. And he's going to need a lot more if the Jets want to get back into this game. Hand off to Hall, spin move, and trying to get an angle. He hits the outside and does turn nothing into something, gains a few on first down. And Garrett Wilson there, they put the mismatch, Murray onto him. Derwin James tried to come in for help, but it was a little too late. They couldn't cover him there. 2-yard gain there for Hall. It's now second down. Wilson in the shotgun. He's going to throw, and he has time. He throws to the sideline. This pass caught by Uzama, and they're going to give him the first down. The Jets in 3 plays are inside the Chargers' 35-yard line. The Clippers got blown out in the Knicks. Oh, boy. Zach Wilson, 16 for 25 for 120 yards. That's 16 times 4. 64 completion percentage. And screen pass to Wilson. Makes a move. Can't get past Davis, but does gain a solid chunk on first down around 6. There are 5. They're not going to give him that extra yard. Clock is stopped. I'm not sure why. Is there an injured player or something? Not sure why the clock is stopped. It could be an injury. I'm not sure. Joey Bosa now coming out of the game. Second and 5 for the Jets. They are at the Chargers' 29-yard line. All in the backfield. Wilson in the shotgun. Derwin James, extra man coming in on the rush. This pass caught over the middle by Conklin, and the Jets are finally in the red zone. That one by Conklin, and this gives the Jets some life. Zach Wilson, 4 for 4 on this drive, 60 yards. Trip set on the right, hand off the Hall. Stutters and is down. Only a 1-yard gain. Joey Bosa looks like he's ready to come back in. Just has to get some confirmation first. We'll see if that does take place. A 2-yard gain, actually, for the Jets. 0 touchdowns in the last 34 drives, starting in their own territory for the New York Jets. Joey Bosa looks like he's going to stay out. Does have his helmet on. We'll see what the Chargers decide to do. They might just keep him out for the rest of this drive. Wilson now lining up under center. Hall in the backfield. 3 tight ends are out there. And they're going to fake to Hall. Wilson, he's under pressure and he's going to be sacked. Kyle Mack there on the sack. And that could potentially kill a potential touchdown drive for the New York Jets. The Mac Daddy getting in there. And once again, just coming straight through that middle. Timatalulu able to come off the edge, put that pressure on him. Mac able to finish the rest. 3rd and 15 now for Wilson and company. He's going to throw. He drops back. He's under pressure. He is going to be sacked again. Joey Bosa, who just returned to the game, gets in there for the sack. And the Jets, who had a drive that looked promising, will end in a field goal attempt. Fox got in there as well. And you look at Joey Bosa, who just came off the edge. They haven't dealt with him too much on this drive, and that's just straight power there from Bosa. Fox was able to get the sack, but you really got to reward. Actually, it was a half a sack for both, but you really got to reward the Bosa, who created that pressure, made Wilson kind of cower in the pocket. 46-yard attempt for Greg Zuerlein. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. The Jets able to tack on 3. They were hoping for a touchdown, but the Chargers' defensive line had other plans. Chargers still have a 2-score lead, 17-6. We'll see Justin Herbert for the first time when we come back in the second half. 9:52 remaining in the third quarter. All right, NFL week continues. Sunday morning football, Colts and Patriots. All right, so a touchback for the Chargers. All right, so now 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Handoff to Eckler. Gets through the A gap, puts his shoulder down, gains a few. Eckler today, 8 carries, 29 yards, 3.6 yards per carry, and a touchdown. It's not done too well since the first quarter, but hopefully for him, he can get a little better. He'll move into the backfield with Herbert, trip set on the right, and screen pass to Allen. He's able to cut inside, but is met by C.J. Mosley, who will make the tackle. It's now 3rd down. All right, 3rd and 3 now. Nobody in the backfield. Trip set on the left. Allen in the slot. They have cushion coverage on him. Herbert throws over the middle. Incomplete. Pass was behind the intended receiver. Eckler. Sauce Gardner able to knock it away. It's now 4th down. 3 and out for the Chargers offense. And Eckler, just a little slant there. And was able to beat one of the best corners in the league in Sauce Gardner, but Herbert threw it behind him, drop pass, was trying to also make the turn and maintain his feeding, but he had Sauce Gardner right there, 3 and out. And there's the punt. And Gibson almost muffed that one. He went diving for it, makes the fair catch. And the Jets now have a chance to make this a 1-score game. 8:24 remaining. We'll see what Zach Wilson can do when we come back. Oh boy, now the cat's getting yelled at. Oh boy, the Clippers did get blown out. Okay, that's better with the updated stats. Harden at 17. Oh, geez, superstars did not show up. 17 for Harden, 17 for Westbrook, 18 for Kawhi. Paul George went 2 for 10 from the field. He had 10 points. Julius Randle, 27. Barrett, 26. Brunson only went 2 for 12 from the field. He had 7 points. Dante DiVincenzo, my man off the bench. I love him. I love Dante. Dante already an NBA champion as well. Let's go. Penn State won their first basketball game. Love to see it. Love to see it. Clary had 22 points. All right, the sophomore. Okay. All right. Wilson under center, Hall in the backfield, and that's who they'll give it to. Hall trying to get to the outside. He is able to. Hall gets an angle, puts his shoulder down. Flag is down. And the Jets claiming it's on the Chargers and vice versa, but this one looks like it's coming back. Holding on the Jets, and a good run by Hall, brought back by Alan Lazard, who was caught there. And once again, Alan Lazard just not having a good game at all. Drop passes, and now cost the Jets a 10-yard penalty there. You can just not make this stuff up. First and 18. Hall in motion. Wilson to throw. And he throws this over the middle. Caught by Garrett Wilson. He gains all the yards back and a lot more. It's second down. And Wilson over the middle. Kind of got lost in the shuffle there. 2nd and 5. Wilson now under center. Fakes it to Hall. Under pressure from Mack. Tries to escape. He is able to. Throws it to the sideline a little too in front of his intended receiver, C.J. Uzomah. It's now 3rd down. Surprised he was able to escape Khalil Mack. Normally, Mack is able to wrap up any quarterback, no matter who it is. Third and 5. And Wilson's got to get the snap off. That should be a delay of game penalty. The flag is thrown. We'll see if the Jets did call timeout. And ref pointing to that sideline like they might have. Rodgers shaking his head. And the Jets did call the timeout before the snap clock expired. Pass rush has been good, if not great, for the Los Angeles Chargers tonight. Chargers of pass rushers, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa. 3rd and 5. We'll see if that pass rush comes into play here. Wilson to throw. He throws a lob, and it is incomplete over the head of Conklin. There is a flag down. We'll see if that can potentially give the Jets a 1st down. And both the offense and the defense is staying on the field, and it's a pass interference on Derwin James. He did get beat off the line of scrimmage, and I guess the hold of the jersey is where they're going to call it. Yeah, the bit of the tug near the waist area is where they're going to call that penalty. So the Jets now able to continue their drive. It's 1st down. They're on the 50. Conklin in motion. Wilson in the shotgun. Gibson in motion. Hand off the Hall. Tries to go through the middle, but is met by a swarm of Chargers. Only able to gain a yard there at 2nd down. Joey Bosa sure not biting on that one. Give him credit there. 2nd and 9. Wilson, quick throw over the middle, caught. And that one by the receiver Taylor. third down. We'll see if they give him forward progress. I assume they will. And yes, they did. It's 3rd and 2. Garrett Wilson isn't on one-on-one. Samuel is playing no press. And Breece Hall's going to get the carry instead, and he did not get there. The Chargers, again, able to shut down the run. It's 4th and 1. And if I'm the Jets, I'm definitely going for this. You cannot afford to give up any more lost points. You have to put points on the board if you want a chance of winning this game. The Chargers' offense has been nothing special at all. You want points now. And now the Wildcat, Breece Hall, is going to take it, and he's going to run. He's going to get the first down. Forward progress will give him the first down. And the Jets able to convert there and keep their drive alive. Give credit to the offensive line right there. 61, able to create that hole open for Breece Hall, Mitchell. And really didn't make a block, kind of just fell down and created that hole for Hall. And Hall did a good job putting his shoulder down and doing the rest. Wilson under center with Cook in the backfield, and that's who they're going to give it to. He puts his shoulder down and gets a few yards there. Second down. Now for the Jets, Breece Hall right back in the game. And they're going to give it to Hall, who stutters and very close to the first down marker. He's about 2 yards away. It's now 3rd down. So the Jets, once again, in this type of territory where maybe they won't get this first down, and they're going to have to try for it on 4th, but hopefully for them that will not be the case. Jets rushing tonight. They have 57 rushing yards, only averaging 3 yards a carry. It has been their main focus on offense tonight. It's only gotten them 6 points, but they are in Chargers territory. They're looking to get some more from it. It's 3rd and 3, and they give it to Hall. Flag is down, and it looks like this one's going to be coming back. False start, and now it's going to be 3rd and 8. So this is going to force the Jets to throw the football unless they want to use this as 4-down territory. But I think of that as too much of a risk. I mean, you could go short and take the field goal if you want to, but at what point are the Chargers going to score? Defense cannot always hold forever. These are questions that you have to be asking if you are a Jets fan. But let's see if they can get it here on 3rd and 8. No one in the backfield. Chargers showing blitz. Wilson will throw. Bosa coming up the middle. And he is going to drop Wilson and puts him out of field goal range. Joey Bosa. That is straight power there. And the Jets will be forced to punt. And Bosa, you see, just coming on the inside from the outside. And they don't expect to switch the Jets. Tomlinson just doing his best to try and block on the outside. But Bosa just had too much of an advantage. That is now 2.5 sacks for Joey Bosa tonight. And now here is the punt. Fair catch called by Davis, and this one is caught at around the 13 to 12-yard line. The Los Angeles Chargers coming up clutch, specifically the man, Joey Bosa, 17-6, 2:35 remaining in the third quarter. All right, so now from the 12, Herbert fakes to Kelly. He drops back, throws incomplete, was hit on his throw, and incomplete to his intended receiver, Smart. And the pass rush for the Jets and the run stopping as well has been incredible from the Williams brothers. Quinnett and Quincy Williams have just done a great job stuffing up that middle and filling any gap that is needed to be filled. 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers. Kelly in the backfield. Everett moves out from the backfield. Johnson in motion. They're going to do a jet sweep to Johnson, trying to find some blocks in front of him. Cuts inside. And with forward progress, is able to gain a few yards. Third down. Herbert to throw. Under pressure. Now is going to run up the middle. Herbert is able to get the first down and extend the drive. Justin Herbert, for the first time today, able to use his legs. Something the Jets have not seen. And now, even with the broken middle finger, is able to get that first down. Even though all those linebackers as well. Whitehead was able to come down. Mosley was there. Somehow they just didn't see Herbert or didn't expect it. 1st and 10. Allen moves out into the X. Herbert will throw. Has time. Pump fakes. And now it's going to be sacked. The ball is loose. Herbert is able to recover. But the sack for the Jets could cost the Chargers a solid drive. Solomon Thomas there, able to get the sack. And you look at Thomas there, number 94, able to get that late swim move in there. And also the rookie Will McDonald finishes it off. He's able to pop the ball out. Herbert, luckily for him, the ball bounces right back onto him, and he's able to recover. That's the 4th sack for the Jets today. No one in the backfield with Herbert. He's going to throw over the middle, caught by Allen. He's able to gain all the yards back and one more. So now it's 3rd down. The Chargers don't have to run another play before the end of the quarter. So we'll see what they do. It's 3rd and 9. Jets hyping up the rookie McDonald on the sideline. I don't think the Chargers are going to run another play. Herbert on 3rd down has not been good. He's 3 for 8, 34 yards, but does have 2 first downs. They might try and draw him off sides. And that's what they are going to do, but they will not run a play. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have not scored 1 point in the 2nd half, but their defense is holding up for them. They've only given up 3. It's 17-6 as we go into the final quarter of this game. Adebayo had 22 points and 20 rebounds and 10 assists. Oh my gosh. Our trade proposal went away for Cam Thomas. Great. I guess I didn't get to do it in time. And we are back now for the fourth quarter, 3rd and 9 from the Chargers' own 25-yard line. Trip set on the right. Herbert will throw. He throws to the sideline. It is caught by Quentin Johnson, and he is able to get the first down. Johnson, who has been quiet all night, finally gets a reception and a first down. The rookie out of TCU, Quentin Johnston. Yeah, I know Justin Herbert fantasy managers are mad, and I'm very happy about it because I'm facing Herbert. Give the ball to Eckler more. Herbert, only 50% completion percentage, 107 yards. Eckler moves in motion, and they barely get the snap off. Pass tipped in the air, incomplete. And it was intended for Eckler. Myers, who has had an incredible game, deflects it. That's his second pass deflection. It's 2nd and 10 now. He's just done a great job of that. Not over pursuing and able to know when Eckler is moving into the flats and just able to get his hand up and knock that ball away. 2nd and 10. Myers has 2 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 pass breakups. Toss to Eckler, and Eckler with a boost of speed is able to get a solid chunk of yards on 2nd down. It'll bring up 3rd. And you can see the Chargers trying to get rid of some clock here so it can take some pressure off of their defense. 3rd and 4, hurry-up offense for the Chargers. And Herbert will throw. Quick throw over the middle, caught by Allen. He'll immediately go down. First down for Los Angeles, and that will keep the clock moving, and more importantly, it'll keep their drive moving. More hurry-up for Los Angeles, though. And you just see Allen here. No one covering him. And that hurry-up did not let the Jets get set in their defense. I'm sure that Whitehead, the safety, was not expecting Allen to run that big of a route. And first down now for Herbert and company. Handoff to Eckler. Eckler puts his shoulder down, gains a solid bunch of yards on first down, around 4. I'll bring up 2nd. 2nd and 6. This current drive is 10 plays, 39 yards, in almost 5 minutes, 4:47 and counting. Second and 6. Kelly in the backfield. Allen in motion. And Kelly gets the handoff and is flipped over. It's now 3rd down, only a few yards there. And good tackle there made by the safety Adams. It's 3rd and 4. Adams comes in there and able to fill that C gap. And I'm not a fan of that sort of tackling, but he guys get the job done there and makes the play on 2nd down. The Chargers on this drive, they're 3 for 3 on 3rd down. So looking to continue that here. Kelly in the backfield with Herbert. Trip set on the right. Herbert will throw. Has time. He is going deep. And Allen makes an incredible catch on the sideline. Keenan Allen with a one-handed grab. That was incredible. Oh, man. Fake to Kelly. Herbert to throw. He is going to be sacked. And Bryce Huff on the sack there. But Keenan Allen with the one-hander brings it in with the second. Doesn't even use his body. And able to maintain control through the ground as well. That was an incredible play by the Chargers star receiver. And that officially puts him past 10,000 career receiving yards. 2nd and 13. That's a fake to Eckler. Herbert to throw. He throws it in the backfield to Davis, who will just get back to the line of scrimmage. It's now 3rd down. So this one is now 3rd and 13. This is definitely going to be a lot tougher than all the other 3rd downs the Chargers have faced in this drive. But you cannot get mad at this current drive for the Chargers. They have taken 7 minutes off the clock. Most receiving yards in Chargers history. Antonio Gates, 11,841. Keenan Allen now with 10,007. 3rd and 13 for Los Angeles. Herbert, he drops back, has time, now has to escape the pocket, surveying, and now he's going to tuck it and run. Herbert's just going to step out of bounds. Does gain the yards back, but not enough to get a 1st down. And the Chargers will be forced to settle for a field goal. A very solid drive for Los Angeles that could potentially put them up by 3 scores if they are able to get this field goal. Dicker is 29 for 29 with field goal attempts inside the 50 yards. I'm going to knock on wood. 38-yard attempt for Dicker. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 20-6 now. 9:18 remaining. It's a 3-score game. Keenan Allen leading the way for the Los Angeles Chargers with an incredible catch. We'll see what Zach Wilson and the Jets can do to respond when we come back. All right, so now the kickoff is a touchback. Keenan Allen signed his 10,000-yard receiving ball. Wilson in the shotgun with Hall in the backfield. Wilson to throw. Over the middle, incomplete. In front of Wilson. Garrett Wilson, to be exact. He gave it to his mom. That's nice. Second and 10. Wilson throws, caught on the sideline by Wilson, and he's able to get the first down. So now first down, Wilson with 6 catches, 71 yards. And now Wilson drops back, screen to Breece Hall. Trying to find blockers in front, and he does. Hall past the 50, gets swung down inside the Chargers 45. There is a flag down. And the Jets are moving back. A legal block in the back. Garrett Wilson, who just gave him a first down, is now going to cost them a few yards. And let's see this illegal block in the back. Yeah, he pushed him in the back. Can't do that. And yeah, just a light shove. Samuels did a good job selling it as well. So they're always going to call that, even if you disagree with that. First and 18. Wilson in the shotgun. He will throw. Under pressure, throws. He was hit on the throw. It's incomplete. Second down now. A lot of bickering going on in this game, I feel. Khalil Mack did tip the ball, which did affect the throw. Just how much of an impact Mack and Bosa are making today, you can obviously tell. Wilson has been sacked 5 times today. That's just absurd. Second and 18. Wilson to throw. Throws to the sideline. This is caught by Conklin. And now it is third down. 3 offensive touchdowns over the last 4 games, each 1-play drives. That's bad. Third and 12 now. I'm looking at that one-on-one with Garrett Wilson, cushion coverage. You might honestly just have to do a fly route with him. That seems like your only option. Third and 12. Wilson to throw. He has to escape the pocket. Under pressure. He is sacked. Talupadu, or however you say his name, sacks Wilson again. That is the 6th sack for the Los Angeles Chargers, and the Jets will be forced to punt. I mean, this offensive line, double team. Wilson had to escape because of the pressure that was forming. And then he didn't pursue too much. He was able to get off the block and using his speed to go get Zach Wilson. 4th and 27. The Chargers have 6 sacks. 5 of them have come on third down. So they have come up clutch today. There's the punt. Davis is going to get a chance to return this. He muffs it, but is able to get it back as no one was in territory to recover it. 6:49 remaining in the game. The Chargers now going to be looking to ice the clock. All right, so now from the 26, Herbert in the shotgun. Eckler moves to his right. And that's who they're going to give it to. Eckler gets knocked down around 2 yards of a gain. It's now second down. Now 2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Eckler remains in the backfield. Toss to Eckler. Tries to get to the outside, cuts inside, and he will be tackled around a 3-yard gain there. It's now third down. And the Chargers just killing the clock. I would assume they'll throw here to keep this drive moving, as they can't afford that. The game's not entirely done. 3rd and 5 coming up. Maybe pass to Keenan Allen. He's been the top target tonight for the Chargers. Chargers are 7 for 15 on 3rd down. Trip set on the left. Also, they're stacking a flip to Eckler, and he will go nowhere. He'll gain a yard. It's 4th down, sorry. So the Chargers are able to kill about 1:30, and they'll punt the ball away back to the Jets. And now this offense has got to come alive. They got to score at least twice with 2 2-point conversions to get into this game. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion would make it 14-20. Then another touchdown and a field goal would give them the lead. Fair catch called by Gibson. So around the 28-yard line, Zach Wilson is coming back out and is going to try and lead this Jets team to victory with at least a score as we go to a commercial break. Why? Good question. Alrighty. Darrelle Revis back in 2011, a pick six. I honored him tonight as a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Put his name in the rafters and all. And now gets a chance to see if his team can try to be led to victory by Zach Wilson as he completes his first pass over the middle to Lazard, who has had a very mediocre performance. That's a first down. Now inside their own 40-yard line. Conklin in motion, trips it on the right. Wilson has Hall in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. Wilson will throw. Looking at Hall, now goes over the middle to Garrett. Wilson does not get the first down. He looks to be a yard short. We are now under 4 minutes to play in the game. Garrett Wilson hobbling a little bit. It's a bit of a rough takedown, but now the referees are trying to get a good measurement, and they're going to say second down. And yeah, 2nd and 1. And we're just trying to get the confirmation here on what we're doing, and we should be resuming play in just a moment. This does give both teams a chance to take a rest. Garrett Wilson, 7 receptions, 80 yards tonight. Very solid performance. And Wilson will throw on 2nd down. He is hit as he throws, and no whistle. There is a flag, and this ball is recovered by Gilman. Gilman is going to return this one into the end zone. So we'll see what the flag is, and we'll see if Wilson did fumble. They're actually going to mark him down short at the 2-yard line. Chargers defense is celebrating and all, but we have to see what the flag is, and we have to see if Wilson even threw the football. So let's see. Looks like it's going to be hands to the face. That's a fumble. That's hands to the face. That's a fumble. Yeah, that's a fumble. So that's Zach Wilson's 2nd fumble of the game. So inside the 2, yeah, you could definitely tell that Gilman is out at around the 1-2 yard line. His foot slides out. So hand to the face, and Khalil Mack was still able to create a forced fumble. The Chargers with the football in the red zone. Khalil Mack, just a great game for him and his partner in crime, Joey Bosa. If I was the Chargers, I would try and waste a play or two here. Try and kill some time maybe. I don't know if I'd want to score a touchdown just yet. But for me, that would work. That's fantasy points. Don't have Herbert throw it, though. Have Eckler get in the end zone. And they're going to give it to Eckler. And first play, he will run into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Chargers have pretty much put this game to bed. It's now a 20-point game with 3:22 remaining in the game. Austin Eckler with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And he extends the Chargers' lead. Here is the kick by Dicker, and it is good. It bounced off the upright and was able to bounce in good. Zach Wilson still trying to encourage his team as they are down by 21. 3:22 remaining, and the Chargers seem to have put this one to bed. Let me take a little commercial break. Wow, I've actually lost this fantasy game. Wow. Just imagine if I had Darren Waller and the 49ers defense were not on a bye. I would have won this game. Or if Sam Laporta was not on a bye week this week, I would have actually won this game. And if Puka Nacua didn't even have only 3 catches. So annoying. All right, here we go. We're back now for the fourth quarter. And the Jets just going to try anything, try to put more points on the board, and this one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The ruling the moment has definitely been the pressure tonight from the Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, the Jets have just done absolutely nothing to stop the pressure from the Chargers tonight. I mean, 2 strip sacks. It can't get much worse. Wilson to throw on first down, and he throws this one incomplete. Intended receiver was Lazard, and broken up by Taylor at second down. Chargers defense tonight, 7 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, 4 quarterback hits, and 3 fumble recoveries. This Chargers defense has been pretty bad over the past couple of weeks. And now hopefully that can get their confidence up. 2nd and 10. Wilson drops back to throw. He is going deep, and it is incomplete. Intended for Garrett Wilson, broken up by the cornerback Leonard. It's 3rd down. Wilson had it, and Leonard just popped the ball out before Wilson could bring it in. That's just good recovery defense there. Yep, separated the hands. That's a great job. 3rd down. Wilson, 13 targets. Only 7 of those have been completed for 80 yards. Zach Wilson now to throw. He's under pressure again. He is going to escape, and he is going to run. Wilson is going to go out of bounds, but not enough for the first down. And if you're the Jets, you just go for this because there's really not much else you can do. 4th and 3 now with 3:05 remaining. The Jets have had more yards than the Chargers tonight, but the Chargers have just been in control of this game from start to finish. Wilson moves into the slot. Zach Wilson to throw. He's under pressure, caught by Carter. Carter is going to get the first down, and that'll continue the drive. First down now. Wilson will throw. Throws over the middle, caught by Carter again. and he's not going to escape the tackle of Bassey, and it's second down. Sauce Gardner looks visibly frustrated. And upcoming schedule for the New York Jets. Next Sunday, we see them face the Las Vegas Raiders. They got the Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, Falcons, and Texans. Wilson under pressure, able to escape, and he throws on the sideline. It's caught by Carter. He gets out of bounds with the first down. 2:09 remaining. The Jets fans came out here in all their gear and are going to go home pretty sad as their offense has done nothing to help out their defense that only gave up 20 points today to a loaded Chargers offense. This pass over the middle caught by Carter. There is a flag down in the secondary. We'll see what that is. Legal contact on the Chargers. And an automatic first down for the Jets. Leonard there on the illegal contact. Now, 1st and 10, 3 seconds until the 2-minute warning. Wilson will throw, and he is going deep, and it is incomplete. Threw it behind his intended receiver, Taylor. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Chargers are much in control of this game, 27-6, with 1:57 remaining. They have been in control the entire night. All right. 1:57 remaining. The Jets are inside Chargers territory. Wilson drops back to throw. He dumps it off to Knight, and Knight is able to get out of bounds. Gains a solid bit of yards. It's now 3rd down. 3rd and 5 for Wilson and the Jets. Trip set on the right. Zach Wilson will throw. Caught by Carter. Tries to cut inside, but he is tackled for no gain. Henley, the linebacker, tackles him, and it's 4th and 5. Trip set once again on the right. Wilson will throw, and he throws deep, and it is caught by Conklin. And now 1st and goal for the Jets. And good catch by Conklin. Good throw. Been waiting to see that all night. Now at the 9-yard line, Wilson will throw, and he throws caught by Conklin again. We'll see if they give him a forward progress, and they give him a little bit of it. They ruled that he was in bounds. I'm not sure why the clock is now running up. Jets took their 2nd timeout of the game, or of the half. Oh, the Jets are just wasting my time. Next Monday, we got the Broncos and the Bills on Monday Night Football. Second and goal for Wilson. Lazard moves inside. Wilson will throw into the end zone. It is dropped by Ozuma. I don't even think a touchdown would help me win a fantasy game. Yeah, it wouldn't help me. Lost both my fantasy games. Unbelievable. Third and goal. Wilson will throw. Drops back. He's under pressure. Wilson is going to run out of bounds. It's now 4th and goal. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a half a yard. Now 4th and goal for Zach Wilson and the Jets. Trip set on the left. Wilson will throw over the middle, caught by Conklin, but he's going to be short of the end zone. And a turnover on downs for the Jets. And so officially not even a touchdown scored for the New York Jets tonight. And this offense looks really bad. And they went up against a defense that has been struggling over the past couple of weeks. And this one is going to sit with the Jets as they will fall to 4-4. So they will sit at 500. And the Chargers will officially be at 500. And they like this one. And Herbert will take a knee. And that will do it. Both teams fighting for a playoff spot. And the Jets just made it a little harder for themselves. The Chargers have just made it a little easier. The Chargers win 27-6. And that will do it. That will do it for the stream, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother in the Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you guys will follow me on X at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys will follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go listen to the latest edition of the CR7 podcast. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Run the Great Podcast. And as always, Run the Great out. Peace.